Okay, so we're going to set up a syllabus only class. So here's a new classroom shell. So it has the next steps up. We'll go ahead and close those out so we get a little bit better screen view here. Notice over on the left side there's a bunch of navigation choices. The grayed out ones are ones the students aren't going to see but you can get into. And the reason they're grayed out right now is because there's nothing in those. So there's two ways to do a syllabus only class, and I'm going to show you my favorite way, but I'll suggest another way in a different video. Okay, so let's get going on this. What my favorite way is to put the syllabus and the addendum in the modules. So I click on modules. Modules is how Canvas really arranges classroom content, or how you arrange classroom content in Canvas. So let's get started by creating a module. Click on the Create a Module button. Now, since this is just a syllabus only class, you could say syllabus, or you could say course info, or course info-syllabus, or whatever you want. Okay, we'll just say course info, because I might put some other stuff other than the syllabus in there. If the files are already there, you can link to them, or you can add content. So you click on Add Content. So you notice it defaults to assignment, but you can choose different kinds of content. You could do an external URL. If you happen to have your syllabus in another class, or in a shell that's being used as a learning object repository or a storage for something, and you link to it this way, the student won't be able to access that unless the class is set to public. So you might not want to do that. It might be better just to download the file and then upload it into your new class. So here we go. Let's choose File. If there's files already here, you may not see this, but you want to choose New File. If there's files already here, you have to scroll down. So I'm going to browse for the file, and let's pick syllabus. You can do Word document or PDF. PDF's probably better, more readily readable if somebody doesn't have Word. Okay, so pick the syllabus. Let's go ahead and add that. Boom, there it is. Now let's add the addendum. And this is one of the reasons why I like to do it this way, is because you can add both the syllabus and the addendum there, and the student can just get at both of them. It's a little bit more awkward if you use the syllabus tool. But at any rate, so let's go ahead and again select New File. It's already on there because we were there before, but if it weren't, you would have to select that. Browse. And let's go for the PDF of the addendum. Okay. Add item. And since this is course info, maybe I want to add, some other important documents. So like I'll go ahead and add. So again, it's already at New File. Let's add, you can't see it, it's off the screen, but let's add the grade calculation sheet. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds important, doesn't it? Okay. Well, I have an idea what it is, but don't know if it's for this class. Anyway, so now we've got our syllabus addendum, and our grade calculation sheet all in one spot. But you notice that the titles are a bit funky, and in some cases they're even funkier. So if you click on the pencil, I'll do that again, you notice when you scroll over any of these items, some additional tools come up here. You can indent it or de-indent it. And there's a pencil, so we can edit it, basically just edit the title. So we could just go syllabus or math 83 or whatever, syllabus. Just something to make it a little bit more reader friendly. And this also is helpful in terms of like screen readers or something like that, because if it's a big long string of letters without any spaces, or whatever, it's it can be hard to read by a screen reader. It makes it less accessible. So it's pretty quick to just do this. Maybe I'll go ahead and capitalize this too, since the other two are capitalized. And there we are. So we've added those to the modules. Now we want to make it a little easier for the student to to access this. So to do that, we're going to scroll down here to Settings, and then we're going to go to Navigation. And we're not going to use a lot of this stuff. You could actually drag these things down. We could drag files down, or we could leave it because then that's all that's there. So I'm going to drag the syllabus down and hide that. And I'm going to hide discussions, because you can see that's something that the students can see. I'm going to hide grades, people, because maybe I don't want the students to be able to see the other students in the class. Files, syllabus, we hid syllabus. Modules, we want to leave that. We're not going to use conferences, collaborations. Maybe you're going to use videos. I don't know. Just pick the stuff that you're not going to use and drag it down. It's just going to make it easier for the student. Then we might also drag modules up, say there. Anyway, so you can customize this however you want. Like I say, if there isn't something in some of these, the ones that are already gray, they're not going to show up. So you can choose to hide them or not. It's the same deal. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. So now we see the student is going to actually see home, and then modules, then files, then this kind of more general stuff, integrity videos, and so on. So let's also make it easier for the student by coming to the home, and since there isn't going to be any recent activity, let's just change the home page layout and change it to the course modules or sections. Update layout. And that way, when the student logs in, they'll see the course modules. They'll see your stuff. They don't even have to click on the navigation over here. So let's just take a quick look at it from the student view. Go to Settings again. And I made my window small for recording size. So I scroll over. Student view is the first one. And there it is. So the student comes into the class, and boom, right there, they just get the documents that they need in the modules. So let's just click on one or two of these, see what that looks like. And there it is. Get a preview and everything. So I think it works better in a PDF. That was pretty quick preview. Okay, I'll leave the student view here. So that's adding your course documents using the modules method.